What's going on, everyone? This is Trevor here for RSG, and I've got a thing I've got to discuss with you today. And guess what? We're not even going to do an intro because I want to get right into it right now. And that's Viewbots. Viewbots on YouTube? No. Get the hell out of my face. YouTube doesn't go by view count exactly. It goes more by relevance. You know that if you looked and you clicked the thing. Although I will say high view counts do go up near the top, but there's been many times where I have to go searching for the highest view count, because sometimes the highest view count is honestly the best video. Doesn't mean that always it is, though. So we're gonna get into some things. YouTube viewbotting, no, I don't want it. Don't want to see it. I know it happens, and I know it's probably happened to me. Heck if I know, but I'll never know. Twitch is a little different, though. You will know, because you'll have that little red person indicator down below that has multiple numbers next to it. If you have a lot of people, or however many people, it has numbers next to it telling you how many people are in it on Twitch. But here is why Twitch is different on a viewbotting. I can't completely say don't do it. I suggest not to do it. But I'm not going to shit on somebody if they do. In a certain instance, though. Okay, here's how it's going to work. If you're someone who is viewbotting for tons of viewers to just get up to the top of the list, I'm not cool with that. But if you're going to use it... Now, hold on, let me clarify before I go into this anymore. Hold on, let's stop it right there. I've never viewbotted. Anyone who knows me knows I've never viewbotted. Anyone who knows me knows that I've sat in World of Tanks for days and hours, whatever, every day I stream, with only like one person in there, maybe two, and they'd usually be my mods that are in TeamSpeak with me, that's why they're, that's my view right there. So I haven't viewbotted. Never cared for it. I don't want to deal with the headache that people like to give, and that's where I'm kind of gonna get into a little bit. The headache that people give. Okay, let's look at Twitch. Twitch is like politician kind of sense, where it's like, the rich get richer because they're being helped in ways. Twitch is kind of like the big get bigger, because guess what? They're being helped in ways. Okay. When I was first starting out with Euro Truck Sim, I was down at the very bottom. The only way I was even noticed is finally after a month I started talking with the community. I had someone shout me out, and I think this is before hosting was out, but they rated my stream, or at least, no, I think they just told people. He just told people about it in my stream, and we would hang out a lot, and we were cool. And boom, I blew up like freaking no tomorrow. I was top of the list, top of the darn list, and I didn't change my music, I didn't change my appearance, I didn't change my steering wheel, everything was frickin' same. But I had no chance because it was the bottom of the list, because these guys and many others that are on these streaming services don't give a crap about the little guy. And that's the problem. What they need to do is they need to have the top five games on view count, and they need to have the top 5 streamers in those games in the view count, and randomize everything else. Or also you could do this. How about just have Rant, or you could have it that way, or you could just have like a drop down, just like YouTube would have, and do sort by view count and randomize. 2 things: view count and randomize. It's not really that hard. It's not really that tough to do what I'm saying to do here. I mean, you see what I'm saying? So I feel honestly that I can't really bitch at someone if they use 25, of these viewbots, 25 viewbots, so they can, get a little bit more ahead in the sense of people noticing them. Good example, I was looking through American Truck Simulator streamers to see how many people were really on, and a couple scrolls on my mouse wheel. Guess what? I saw someone I never would have expected on there. I went in, hung out with them for a while, and that was it. But the truth of the matter is, if he was down at the bottom, let's say he didn't have 45 people in his room at the time, if he was down at the bottom, I wouldn't have seen him. I wouldn't have gone down that far. I'm partly guilty for doing what everyone else does. Hey, you know what? Look at that YouTube video. It's got the highest view count. It must be the best one to watch because it's got the most views. You know, hey, look at that streamer. He's got a lot of people watching him. He must be the best person to watch, you know, on this game because he's gonna look how many viewers he's got. No, you know what? There could be that guy down at the bottom of the list playing American Truck Sim with a full-on cabin, okay? But you know what? You never saw his ass because he never went down to the bottom, and you never saw that he was this funny dude. You know, he was a really comical guy and had this cabin, full-on cabin rig with all the speedometers and everything. And you never noticed him though. Guess why? Because Twitch had him on the bottom. Twitch needs to randomize. Twitch needs to help these people from the bottom get to the top. And instead, now here's where I'm going to start wrapping it up because I've tried this video at least 7 times already and it keeps going to like 14 minutes. So I'm just going to try to get it done quick right here. Okay? My opinion right here on Viewbots. They're misleading. I don't like the fact that they're misleading because it can make someone who really sucks and is not devoted to do anything to, you know, to make it their way up on the list. Say they just started and they really haven't devoted much time. Like the equivalent of someone going on an Xbox and just hitting stream for the first time. They don't really devote much into it. It's all done for them. Okay? Same kind of idea. You know. I understand where people could have problems with that. I don't want to see people view botting, okay? You know, getting to the top of the list. What I can't bitch at someone for is if they are putting themselves just a little higher so they're somewhat seen. Because Twitch just drops you down to the bottom. So here's my advice to everyone here. This is going to be my ending of the video basically. My advice to everyone here is, for one, it's not always the streamer doing it. Sometimes it's a troll. It happens. Trolls like to mess around with people. Now, instead of sitting there going in that room that you've been sitting in there for 15 minutes and then you finally realized, hey, no one's been chatting in the chat. Oh, is this son of a bitch view botting? Well, you've been in there 15 minutes. Do you really give a shit if he's view botting? Why do you give a shit if he's view botting? Is it interrupting your session? It's not interrupting your session. It's not at all. Why the fuck do you care? Now, if they're going way up, you know, on the list, I understand. But you have to understand the bad situation that most streamers are put in by being put at the bottom of this almost sometimes, especially on a popular game, never-ending list. Tell you what, go into League of Legends and just keep scrolling down, and you know what, you'll wonder, does this shit ever end? Now think you're at the bottom of that list, who the frick is gonna see you? Nobody. So can I really truly shit on the person that has 25 people as a viewbot? No. But what I can do is get mad at people who go in there and say, you know, that have been there for 15 minutes and start going, are you viewbotting? Huh? Are you? Why do you care? I got an idea. Tweet them out. Facebook. Something. Tell people, maybe you should watch this guy. I've been enjoying his time while I've been here for the past 10, 15 minutes. And then this thing doesn't need to be used. Holy shit. Now, let's go on to the last part here, okay? And that was the part that I was saying. If they just randomize it, these won't be used as much because the only dipshits that'll be using it is the ones that want to go into the top 5, unless people sort by view count if they do it that way. But if they do where there's the top 5 idea, that means they'd be putting themselves in the top 5. And if you don't think they're going to get called out for view botting in the top 5 when no one's chatting in their damn room, you're crazy, okay? But if they're randomizing everything, then there's no benefit to view botting at that point. Now everyone's getting more of an equal opportunity for people to see, because you do get that screenshot. Maybe someone sees a screenshot and sees that I have 2 shifters. I'm not just saying, man, I'm just giving an example. Sees the guy who has a full-on, you know, cabin for the truck. Okay? there you go. That was my opinion on it. Stop crapping on the people that you've been watching for 10-15 minutes just because you finally realize maybe they're view-botting. And maybe it's not even them view-botting, but maybe they are. You've been in there 10-15 minutes. You've enjoyed your stay. Share them out. Tell more people to come, and maybe that view-bot will never be used again. You see what I mean? Take some thought into that. Like I said, YouTube I don't condone, but Twitch I really can't until they change up their ideas on how shit's gotta get done, because the little guy is left out. It's like donations. Let's donate 100 to the guy who makes 100,000 a year because he really needs it, instead of this guy who gets no viewers really, and he's been trying. There's some guy over there, and you donate $100 to him, and his face lights up so much and goes to such a smile. He has a Joker smile on his face with ripped up skin. Okay, that is what you could be doing, and it's the same thing. You rate a channel. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind rating a channel even if they were view botting, if it really made their day like that, because as long as if they're entertaining, why should they be held back just because of whatever number? I don't even know what my view count says. When I'm streaming, I have no idea how many people are in my room. I just go. Whatever it is, I just go. And if people start chatting, I get happier. The more chat, I get happier than that. That's it. That's how it works for me. I need chat. I need people to see. I don't need, if it works, it works. But the problem is people aren't getting noticed, and that's these guys' fault. Maybe you're all with me, maybe not. So if you are with me, if you're not, whatever, leave your comments down below. That's what you need to do. Leave a like, leave a dislike, you can subscribe, whatever. You're going to hear that in my outro. I did no intro, but we are definitely sick in the outro on this piece. Alright, so for all you that are going to keep watching, I hope you enjoyed this video, but I'll see you next time. I want to thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you dislike the video, please make sure that you tell me why in the comments down below. Feel free to comment, and also make sure you share this out to people so they can know about the awesome videos that I have for you. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at ReadySetGame87. And you can also watch me live at twitch.tv and hitbox.tv/ReadySetGame87. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.